All right, this video is going to introduce our Georgia project that we're going to be working on in the next week, which is going to explore how you can use communication and collaboration tools we're going to use Google Slides and videos to connect with some students at the University of Georgia. These students live in Athens, Georgia, and they're enrolled in the same instructional technology course that you are. We are going to start by creating some slides that tell the students at the University of Georgia about you. So I have a link here in step 1 called Open the Shared Google Slides. So you're going to click on this link and it's going to open up to some Google Slides that have been created. So in here, the first 2 slides are about Gretchen Thomas, which is the instructor at the University of Georgia. And the second 2 slides are about myself, and I'm the instructor of your course at Flathead Valley Community College. Then you're going to notice that there are a lot of other slides that are down below, and these slides are from students at the University of Georgia, and you're also going to have your slides in here as well. So the first thing that you need to do is you need to scroll down. The slides for students at Flathead Valley Community College, I've made these light blue so that you can identify them, and you should be able to find your name at the top. And the first slide in the group is called Autobiography, and you're going to go ahead, and this is an easy part. So step 1 is to open up the slides. Step 2 is to complete the autobiography slide. And the autobiography slide, all you need to do is open up your Google Sites. You wrote an autobiography the first week of class. So you're going to go in and copy all the text that you wrote, and you're going to paste it on the right side of the slide. And then you're going to find a current picture of yourself and put it on the left side. So step 1 is opening the slides. Step 2 is completing your autobiography slide. Step 3 is that you're going to write an I am from poem. So you're going to tell and share with the students at the University of Georgia where you're from and what makes you who you are. There are 4 stanzas in this poem. The first stanza, well, all the stanzas start with the words I am from, and the last stanza ends with I am from home. The first stanza, you're going to list familiar items, sights, sounds, or smells from your home. The second one, you're going to list familiar food dishes, especially those you had at family gatherings. The third stanza, you're going to list familiar family sayings or things that you heard growing up. You're going to think about your parents or your guardian or a favorite teachers and what their little voice in your ear said over and over. And the last stanza is going to be familiar people, family members, friends, and those who are linked to your past who made you who you are. You're going to write a 4-stanza poem, and you're going to place that poem on the slide called I am from, and you're going to put that poem on the right side of the slide. An example of this poem, I've created one myself, and I'll read it to you. I'm from Daytona Beach, Florida. And mine says, I am from the smell of sunscreen on a hot, humid day, giant oak trees, swamps and alligators, natural springs, and palm trees, lifeguard towers, flip-flops, waves crashing on the beach, and bike rides, crickets, lightning bugs, and the warmest rain you've ever felt. I am from 7-Eleven Slurpees and candy, key lime pie, Mama Kaiser's cornbread, fresh squeezed orange juice, Skyline chili, and breakfast for dinner. I am from I'll raise you a quarter and you only get checks at the bank, don't trust everyone, rat face, and would you like to go shopping? I'm from machinist, long line of German painters, gamblers, and teachers, and more teachers. Bargain finders, gymnastic coaches, friends, I am from home. Once you've written your poem, you're going to then find a retro picture of yourself and you're going to put that on the left side of the slide. So at the end of the first day of the Georgia project, you should have your autobiography and you should have your I am from poem. The last step of the first day is to look inside your group. So wherever your slide is, you're going to scroll up and you'll see all of the University of Georgia students that are in your group. You're going to read those poems, and I'd like you to comment on each of these slides. So for example, if I go over here and I look up, and this girl, Madison, she loves mountains and she also likes being outside, I can highlight that statement and I can go to insert comment and I can comment on that and say, me too. Or I can add some other information as well. But that's how you're going to comment on these slides. The last thing that you're going to do is I want you to make sure you know what group you're in. So there are 7 different groups, and you're going to go up to the top and look and find out what your group is. And in the next video, I'll talk about the second day and what we're going to do after you introduce yourself to these students via Google Slides.